Hi, my name is Brady, and this is my video on cost for number 2 tee box. First section will be about labor cost, then material cost, then turf cost, and cutting costs. Now it's time to get into the cost for this magnificent tee box you see here. First off, we'll start out with our labor costs. Alright then, for the cost of building the mount in the fall of 2016 and in the spring of 2017, the general manager put in 16 hours into building the mount, costing $400. The superintendent put in 8 hours into building the mount as well, costing $200. Altogether costing $600. For labor cost on digging the trench, well, it took 8 hours to dig the trench, plus there was someone else to clean out the trench with a spade, getting rid of clumps of clay and using an axe to get rid of the roots, taking about 2 hours. 2 hours worked from the superintendent, costing $50. Then 4 hours from the assistant superintendent, costing $80. And then from the grounds crew employee, costing for 4 hours of labor $56. Altogether for digging the trench, costing us $186. Then for us to install a PVC pipe, it took us 8 hours to install. The superintendent cost $200. Me, the assistant, cost $160. And the grounds crew employee costed $112. Add it all together, costing us $472. It took us 8 hours to build the mount. The superintendent costed $200. And me, the assistant, costed $160. It all added all together, costing us $360. Then, for adding to the front of the tee, making the mount bigger, it took 4 hours to build for two people to do it. Me, the assistant, costed $80, and the grounds crew employee costed $56. Add it all together, costing $136. Alright then, for sodding and seeding and fertilizing, it was 1 hour for the superintendent, costing $25, and 2 hours for the grounds crew employee, costing $28. Add it all together, costing $53. Well, adding everything together is costing us $1,807. Now that we got our total labor cost all added up together, we can start figuring out our material costs. Well, we needed 160 feet in length of PVC pipe for our sprinkler heads for the new T-box. We got PVC pipe that was 20 feet long each. We ended up needing 7 lengths of PVC pipe for our sprinkler heads for the new T-box. Each 20 feet PVC pipe cost $25. It all added together costing us $175. Alright, the end cap PVC fitting was $2.50. The T-PVC fitting was $2.50. The 45-degree corner was $2.50. And our swing joints for the sprinkler heads were $40 each, costing us $80. Adding all the PVC fittings together is costing $87.50. The Gatling valve costs $60. And then plus the compression coupling costs $70. Both the Gatling valve and compression coupling together costing $130. Adding all these costs together, it costing us $392.50 on material. Now that we're done with our material costs, we can start on our turf costs. Okay then, the total cost for the seed was $13.86 for planting the seed. Now for the cost for the fertilizer. The total cost for the fertilizer was $16.16 to fertilize the tee box. Altogether costing us $30.02 cost for seed and fertilizer altogether. Turf cost costing us $30.02. Now for the cutting cost. 8 days of push mowing and 30 minutes push mowing per day, giving us 4 hours of push mowing. 4 hours of push mowing and $20 for the assistant superintendent's wage, costing us $80 for push mowing the tee box. 6 days using the fairway mower, 30 minutes per day using the fairway mower, giving us 3 hours of using the fairway mower for 6 days. 3 hours of using the fairway mower and $20 for the assistant superintendent's wage, costing us $60 to use the fairway mower to cut the number 2 tee box. So, $80 for push mowing, $60 for fairway mowing, equals $140 for cutting number 2 tee. Altogether, our cutting costs costing us $140. Total cost for building number 2 tee box, $2,369.52. And that's the end of my cost video for number 2 tee box.